Girl, hurry up so I can pass by that fat ass burger. What's up? What's up? Now you know what time it is. Of course, it's time for another review, and I will be reviewing the finale, episode 6 of Loki, the series on Disney Plus. Now, going into this series, I've been really happy about them having the individual storylines with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision with Wanda and Vision, and also with Loki. So I've been really excited. I love the individual stories. These are really solid, strong, great standalone characters that deserve their own viewing, and they are. We get Hawkeye. We also get What If this year in 2021. So I've been really excited about this series. They've been doing such a great job, and Loki is no exception. So in the finale, we go into it with Loki and Sylvie going into the realm of Beyond the Void, which the Void is at the end of the timeline, and then the actual realm they go to is Beyond the Void, and we meet Miss Minutes again, which gives him a proposition. So this is an episode of propositions. Miss Minutes gives him a proposition. It says we can perfect your actual timeline in the timeline that's currently going on now. I can give you all the treasures of the world, offering this both to Sylvie and actual Loki. And they say no. She disappears and goes back to the Time Variance Authority, which she helps the judge. So we meet this character by of Kang, which was cast by, which actually is they decided to cast Jonathan Majors, which is an incredible director, incredible actor who played in the TV series Lovecraft Country and also in the film, which I haven't seen yet, The Last Black Man in San Francisco. But he's a really outstanding actor. And he refers to himself as, he says, well, people call me the ruler, people call me a jerk, people call me the one remaining, which Miss Minutes refers to him as the one remaining because he's the only one there, and then also the conqueror. So this is Kang the Conqueror officially introduced into the MCU, which was outstanding. He does a great job. He basically tells what his purpose was. He created the timeline because the timeline was actually the universe. And so when he was alive and thriving, because he says he's been alive for millions of years, for eons of years, which is for a long period of time, and he discovered that there was multiple layers of universes and how there was different wars. At first, for a long period of time, there was a great deal of existence where different variances and different people of different carbon copies of different people, which were variances, which is referred to in the series, had existed. They had this very great connection, and then like most creatures, and particularly humans in the universes they see as different worlds and different universes, something to conquer. And so he, through different rips in the universe, he creates, and then basically encountering Anakin, Alliance, and just channeling their power, he creates one universe and gets rid of all these different multiverses, all these different branches, all these different universes, and just creates one for eons and millions of years. And so he propositions Loki and Sylvie and says, I've been looking for a singular person to take over ruling the timeline. He created the timeline variances, the time variance authority to actually run everything in a solid way while also maintaining it himself. He has this time pod in which he generates power because he's just a human. But due to the discovery of multiverses and actually channeling Alioth, then he gains and harvests this power in his words. So he says he's looking for someone to actually take over this. He's tired. He's done with this. And he actually wants someone to take over. And so he didn't think it was going to be two variances or two Lokis, but it's just one person. And he said, well, this is great. He probably just says, you can either take this and maintain what I've created, one universe, one timeline, or you can kill me and create the multiverses and the multiverse of chaos and madness and deal with multiple versions of me. He said, my variances, I'm great. I am tame compared to my variances. My variances are very evil. So take your pick. So the pick was to actually kill him by Sylvie. She takes over the tripod that he has, uses the power to kill Kang, and then also sends Loki back to the Time Variance Authority, in which Morbius and one of the soldiers do not recognize him. The multiverses have been created, which doesn't really explain how it's creating different branches in the timeline. I think because one of the soldiers went back because she discovered that the variances is she's a variance and had a life after outside of the time variance authority, and so she finds a judge in 2018 in Fremont, Ohio, and I think that started creating branches before Sylvie even killed Kang. So it's really interesting. The concept of time variance and just summing up the actual series, the concept of time variance authority has been very, very interesting. It's been very interesting having a Wizard of Oz effect and everything and the unveiling and everything. I think Jonathan Majors as Kang is a great choice. Just looking forward to what's to happen next with the MCU and the TV series, and also the films and how the multiverse is going to affect it. There's some big catastrophic events that are going to happen with this multiverse, and I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited. I really enjoyed this series. And with that said, I give this series in episode 6 a solid B. Now, look out for me because I will be uploading at least one review each week. So if you like what you see, please subscribe.